Eastern Hanover. And we have your next member of parliament, Comrade Andrea Perkins. And we have your own councillor, Councillor Winter McIntosh. And we have Councillor Frey. From the Hopewell Division. And we have Councillor from the Lucy Division, Councillor Brian Chambers. Our comrade workers and warriors of the People's National Party are here as well. And I know that you come to hear your party leader. And so tonight, two persons are going to talk to you. You're going to hear from your next member of parliament for Eastern Hanover and your party leader. And so at this time, I want you to welcome your next member of parliament for Eastern Hanover, Councillor Andrea Perkins.
Blood and fire, comrades. I feel good tonight. Our party leader, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golding. Welcome to Chester Castle, Division 1. I have all my councillors with me. Comrades, we've been on the road. Party leader has to get back home. But comrades, this is a serious election coming. The 3rd of September is no joke. The 3rd of September is not about... Comrades, I want you to hear me out. The 3rd of September is not about clerks on foot. The 3rd of September is no joke. The 3rd of September is when you will go out and vote. Vote for accountability. Vote for Andrea Perkins, because you know that I am you. I am one of you. I am amongst you. I am with you every day. You know, comrades, that your challenges are mine. I did not parachute my way into Eastern Hanover. I live amongst you. Tonight, I want to remind the voters that it is important to put the X beside the head. As I see the blue light flashing in front of me, I want to remind the civil servants as I see the blue light flashing in front of me, our police officers, our nurses, our teachers, you are working overtime without any extra money. Mark Jefferson Golding will change that. To our young people who are struggling to buy a home and still at home living with mom and dad, but want their independence, Mark Jefferson Golding has a plan for you. Comrades of Chester Castle, I have been to Adams East, I have been to Lantop, I have been to Mount Peter, I have been through the hills and valleys of Eastern Hanover, and I've seen your struggles. I am here to give you hope. I am here to let you know and to reassure you that when I go to Gordon House, it will not be business as usual. I will not be quiet. I will represent you and I will work for you. I want to remind you, comrades of Eastern Hanover, that we have been neglected far too long. All of our roads are bad in Eastern Hanover. Most of Eastern Hanover has no water. And so, comrades, and if you're on the fence, if you're undecided, I want you to look at the manifesto that the People's National Party has presented. I won't be long. I can't be long because my party leader has been here over time. But I want you to take the time to look at the manifesto, read through it, and understand that this People's National Party is the party for the people. And I just want to say one quick thing. The money politics will not work this time. We will not go back to the days. We will not go back to the days of slavery when we were bought. I was called a common horse. I was told I don't have enough money. And I engaged that young man and I asked him if he has children. And I said to him, what are you saying to me? Are you saying that your child is not good enough to represent Eastern Hanover? I want to say to you tonight that this common horse will be going up to Gordon House and I will be taking all of you with me. Eastern Hanoverians, the word is love. I want to introduce my party leader to you, the one and only Mark Jefferson Golden. And it's one thing, only one thing I only want to ask my party leader one favor. Put back the roads in the hands of the government because it is a lot of work to fix the roads of Eastern Hanover. We must take the roads away from the private man. The word is love. Welcome, Mark Jefferson Golden.
Chairman of the meeting, comrade councillors, comrade member of parliament in waiting, and your next member of parliament for Eastern Hanover, comrade Andrea Perkis. All the comrades who have been on this tour with us this afternoon coming into the night, and everybody who's here in Chester Castle Square. What a joy it is. It's been a long day. We started in Orange Bay at midday exactly. And here we are in Chester's Castle at 9:15 in the night. And I have to get back to Kingston, so I'm not going to talk for long. But I want to say a rate to know for your stamina and for coming out all this way with us and being here tonight. Comrades, the Prime Minister has been going around making some false comments about how the Jamaica Labour Party rescued the economy. We have to mash down that lie. It was a People's National Party that came to government in 2012, inheriting a debt to GDP ratio of 147%, where the country had gone off the rails. We were not in any program with the IMF because they had failed every test and hadn't even taken the test. And the international financial community had Jamaica as a basket case, a failed state financially. And it was under Portia Simpson Miller and Dr. Peter Phillips with Ayman Markey G in charge of the legislation at the time that turned that completely around and built the current fiscal rules into the fiscal responsibility framework of the country so that the debt of the country could be brought under control. And when we left office in 2016, from 147%, it had come down to 115%, including not just rigorous economic management and running high surpluses to pay that debt down, but also entering into a historic debt swap with the government of Venezuela, where they released $2+ billion of debt back to Jamaica at less than 50 cents in the dollar. And that was a masterpiece of a transaction that took the debt to GDP ratio in one move, a further 9% down to get it to 115%. So when the JLP came into government, the fiscal rules were already in law, anchoring what the Ministry of Finance could do in each budget. And it is that that has taken us down to where we are now, which is 60-odd%, with the target ultimately of getting to 60% by March 2028. That there is a long piece of what they call an algorithm, a long equation in the 5th schedule to the Financial Administration and Audit Act. I was the one who put it in there with the technocrats from the Ministry of Finance when I was Minister of Justice. And that has anchored the whole system to make sure that we don't come off the rails fiscally moving forward. So Andrew Holness, stop talking rubbish. You had nothing to do with it. It was already set in place by the time we demitted office in March 2016, and Audley Shaw and then Niall Clark just had to continue to abide by the rules that were set to them for them by the People's National Party government. There's another point I want to make, because I hear some foolishness being said publicly, which, you know, there's so much misinformation going around the place nowadays in social media and elsewhere. What I want to assure Jamaica of is this. First of all, our PNP government to come after the 3rd of September will be a government for all Jamaicans. PNP, Labour right, no P, Christian, Rastafari, everybody. And the things that are now in place and that are and that we think make sense to continue because they're in the best interest of the people of Jamaica, and they are people focused and will help to deliver a better life, we will keep those things. But those things that we don't think are the priorities now, we will probably either defer or discard those things. And we will introduce the things that we have committed to in our manifesto. And that is how we're going to deal with that part of the budget, which is called programs, which is a decision of the government. Every government has to prioritize what they want to spend money on. And we will not be shackled by what the JLP have been doing for the last 10 years, because the people want change. And we have to deliver the change. And our manifesto has the things in it that the people want to see happen. So, for example, we are going to remove the tax from the hotel workers' tips and gratuity so that they take home, whether it be fortnightly or monthly, more money in them pocket. I have spoken to the hotel workers. I have been to see more than one hotel and talked to the workers, and they tell me they want to see that happen. This government promised it but didn't deliver it. We will deliver it within 90 days after we form government. Similarly, all workers in this country who earn under $6 million a year and who earn overtime, right now they have to pay tax on that overtime. Whether you're a police officer or a security guard or a firefighter or a nurse or any other type of worker who gets overtime, the next PNP government is going to remove the tax from overtime pay. So you will put more in your pocket a month end. Plans for the youths. We're going to establish a youth innovation fund so that young people who want to become entrepreneurs and have an idea but can't get a start will get a bus under the funding from that fund. We're going to sort out persons with disabilities to give them a chance as well so they can make a life for themselves, working from home if necessary, fixing the sidewalks, helping them with assistive aids so they can participate fully in the life of the society of the country. That is what we are going to do for them. Some have been living on public land and don't have any secure tenure. They don't have no title for the land. The law that was passed after slavery that says you can't acquire a title for publicly owned land unless you've been on it for 60 years. We're going to take that out of the law. We're going to reduce it to 25 years so that people can get their title. And for all the Operation Pride schemes across Jamaica, where there are any that are unfinished, and I've toured many of them, the infrastructure isn't complete or they don't have their titles. We are committed to completing those schemes, completing the infrastructure and getting you your titles. And any other informal settlements, we are going to bring similar solutions so that you can get infrastructure, get organized and get your titles and move those communities from informal settlements to proper communities where the people can have pride and have an address and own their own piece of land on the rock. We have plans for housing. We have plans for education. We have plans for agriculture. We have plans for healthcare. We have plans for every important area of life in the country to make this a better place for the people of Jamaica. We want to make it a stakeholder society. Owners, where the people who are now marginalized and do have a stake, they will be brought into the society and into the economy as owners under the next PNP government, because we see that as a pathway to making our country wealthy, because we want to increase the productivity of our people by investing in our people, investing in training, investing in education, and uplifting the standard of our workers so they can get better jobs, attracting investment that can help to make sure that they earn a decent wage for what they do. Right now, so many people, even if they have a job, are living on the margins of existence. The minimum wage is, although they reset it, it's still, if you're earning that, you have to be scraping along to make a living. And we are committed to transitioning that from a minimum wage to a livable wage, where you will work out what is the figure that is a basic minimum to have a decent life. And we're going to set it for the people at that level. So comrades, don't listen to the lies and the propaganda and the deceptions. Please listen to what we are saying. Listen, read our manifesto. Watch the videos that we are sending out, which tell you what we're going to do. And stand firm, because they're going to come at you in all kind of ways. They're going to try to buy you out so you don't come and deliver what we are expecting of you. On the 3rd of September, we have to rise above that. It's a criminal offense to take any money in respect of election, buying or selling. We're not in a them thing there. Your vote is a sacred right. Our forefathers fought and blood, sweat and tears for that right. Please, people, on the 3rd of September, do the right thing. Put your X beside the head for Andrea Perkis here in Eastern Hanover and deliver this seat for the People's National Party. You did it in the local government elections. You did it. Every single division in the parish is now held by the PNP. And I know you can do it for the national elections. So I can have two lovely, powerful women, capable women, brilliant women, determined women, committed women with me in Garden House. Comrades, I have a long way to go. I'm heading back to Kingston. The word is love. Power to the people. God bless you all.